Alright, we'll be talking about rough outline. As you know, I picked the topic about stereotypes. So in the beginning, I'm going to state the topic is stereotyping everywhere, and my example is being Russian in America. I'm going to start it with actually a famous quote by Winston Churchill, and it's quote/question. It's actually one of my favorite. It was made in 1963. In the introduction, I will say that. Then I will make an example. How am I getting stereotyped all the time? The credibility is obvious. I'm a foreigner and I live here for quite a while, actually 7 years. And I'm sure a lot of foreigners can relate to that. My main points would be how do I exactly get stereotype, what it is, and why don't we visit those countries, for example, in my case Russia, and see the difference. So we see the difference of the history and the food, and so why they might get stereotyped because of that. Another one is when you visit, what would you learn and how would it change your life after that? So I think that's an interesting point. So that's going to be my second point. And my third point would be, how do we change, like Americans change from Russians, and what we will bring home from that? What would be the main difference, and what did Americans can learn from it? So what is actually the main thing? Like kind of wrap it up together in the third point also, so it's going to be like a conclusion thing. Obviously there are a lot of sources on the internet, so I'm going to use that. There is a lot of jokes I can talk about that I meet every day, so I think it would be pretty funny. Actually, I'm trying to make it that way. Also, in a conclusion, that would be summarizing the stereotype as we should not do that, and it's still going to be though. So, but why shouldn't we do it, and how it actually can be offensive to people, or people it's just getting kind of annoying, honestly. Sometimes it's the same thing I hear every day. What else do we do here? So that would be the conclusion. I also plan to do PowerPoints. My main thing I want to do is the Russian flag theme. So if I can find it, I actually was looking for it. I think I found one, so that would be awesome, I think. I would like to list maybe a couple examples of famous writers who are from Russia and who are actually famous everywhere. They have funny quotes, or I don't know about that yet though. That's part of some ideas. So and what else is left? So that should be it, because I don't really want to open a lot about that, because I want you to see that for yourself also. So I think that would be. So the questions you guys can ask: why would we trust me? Well, because I have a lot of experience living here. So that could be one. What is the difference between two countries? It's actually a huge difference. So I'm sure I can answer any of those questions, culture-wise and food-wise, and any habits and anything. What could be other questions? Well, my opinion is still going to probably stay the same as regarding as a foreigner, as a person who is getting stereotyped constantly. So that would be funny too. And I think that's about it. So I'm pretty sure I can. Actually, I don't think 5 minutes would be enough for me, but hopefully we can make it work. All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow at the presentation.